What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tolos back with some Madden gameplay. Right here, I'm bringing you guys a championship of Black Reigns Madden Money Tournament. Custom playbooks allowed, all glitches allowed, everything allowed in this. So I'm in the championship game. I'm rocking with the 49ers, and I'm rematching Bibby Soho, who I played last week. So this is gonna be a good game. You know, I played him multiple times. I know Bibby real well. He's one of my guys. So you know, it's gonna be a good game. You know, he's rocking with the Chiefs. I'm rocking with San Fran, and you know, I'm ready to get this dub. You know, I've had a good tournament so far. Stopped the glitches, stopped the money play, stopped all that. You know, so right here, you know, trying to get into it and see if we can get this dub. So let's get into it. So right here, we start off kicking the ball off first. You know, so he's getting the ball first here. He's Kansas City. I'm San Fran. So right here, we start off, you know, just pooch kicking it. No reason to get a big return here. I want to feel out his offense. So he comes out, I form. He's on a halfback dive like he did, you know, the last time. So I'm ready knowing what to expect. Not really too worried about it. I feel like the Niners, you know, will be able to get some block shots and make some plays right here. So he's running the ball good early. I'm not too worried about it. You know, I'm letting him get going a little bit. So now, you know, I already kind of know his adjustments, what plays he wants to run. Hits a drag right here to Tyreek. Good play by him. You know, way to get the first down. That's smart. And as this game goes on, I start to figure out really the adjustments for Bibby too. So right here, he tries to force it, get the pick, but we go out of bounds. That would have been a huge turnover early, but unfortunately, we can only get 1 foot in. So right here, I'm already knowing what he's trying to do again. You know, we're able to use it. I think he's going to come off with his delay fade, but we have that manned up, so he can't throw nothing. So third down, big third down right here. Hopefully, we can get a stop. He audibles the gun split close. Already knowing what's coming. The double cross. He tries to throw it over the top, Tyreek Hill, but you know, we have Tavarius Moore over there, 94 speed, 6'2", so we get a nice little pick to start the game off, which is big right here. So now, you know, we get the ball to 25, and we get to go from there. So now we're working with the ball, trying to get the run game going. Unfortunately, he gets good block sets. I can't really get outside. Try to get sticky, but only able to get a couple yards. So if I get in the open field, I know the game's over because you ain't catching Matt Breida, especially not the Chiefs. But try to switch up on halfback dive. Good defense by him. Should have stuck with stretch probably, but I wanted to, you know, get a little fancy for whatever reason. So right here, end up, he puts a cloud on the right side, uses the safety. You see Wise coming wide open, but a 3-man rush just gets there. And it sucks because there was even Damian Wilson rushing. It might have been a 4-man rush, but Damian Wilson gets the pressure, and that could have been a big play for me right there with Tevin Coleman. So we end up punting the ball back. As you guys can see, I'm getting his adjustments on his corner routes, and I'm just using the middle of the field. You know, I don't care about the short stuff right now. If he wants to beat me with that all game, you know, I don't feel like, you know, Bibby wants to take the short stuff whenever I play him, so I'm kind of cool with him doing whatever. Right here, we'll run with the post. Should have came off it because I have the other deep half over there, but, you know, hits it short. We're able to get a first down. Good play by him. You know, not really expecting too much of a run play. He's not going to run the ball too much versus me. Hits a nice little check down to Damian Williams. Smart play because everything else is pretty boxed up. Right here, he actually has, I think, McCole Hardman open, but he actually throws it to Tyreek Hill, who ends up getting it to like a 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches, I believe. So right here, I'm just trying to send the house. He ends up running outside, and I felt like should have had him, which we do end up getting him for a 4th down, but should have had him with Nick Bosa. So now key 4th down right here. If I can get a stop, game could be over. So he's audibling quick. Trying to move my guys in, and he just quick snaps me. I couldn't even get the adjustment off. Now, usually the drag, but the post comes open, and that was just unfortunate because, you know, I could have just probably sat in coverage and stopped that. But, you know, I sent the house, tried to get pressure, didn't get it. And I was trying to send an extra guy, but he quick snapped me, so I had to use the guy that I was sending. So right here, we get a nice little tackle, trying to hopefully hold him to a field goal. 3 minutes left in the second. This game's going by fast already, you know. For whatever reason, these championship games, whenever I'm in them, they just go by quick. So he tries to move to a motion corner out. Nothing open. We kind of... Our spy runs him down for a 4-yard gain. Definitely don't feel like it should have been 4, but my adjustments are kind of messed up, and I feel like I have him right here. Fred Warner just hit. As I hit him, he gets the ball and throws a touchdown. It was just such bad timing. That was unfortunate. I literally hit him as he threw the ball. So, anyway, we got to come up with something big right here. I was able to hit George Kittle for a nice little first down on the drag route. So now I'm just thinking we just need to get 7 and we get balled half, you know. That's what I'm thinking right now. It was a nice little stretch. Excuse me, able to pick up about 3 right there. So right here, I'm trying to see what he's doing. He actually plays he plays like a cover 3 cloud, it looks like. So I'm just able to hit Kyle Juszczyk over the middle on the post. Now I'm anxious to see what he's trying to do. He's backing off his corner, so I'm not really sure what he wants. Looks like he plays cover 2 hard flat, or he played cover 4 and just put him in hard flat. He probably thought I was going to run the ball again, and actually just quick snapped him and threw the fade, you know, wide open. He left it there. I saw it, just threw it. Simple as that. So, you know, minute 30 left in the quarter, just trying to hold him. Don't give up no points. We get ball at half. We can take the lead, and I feel like we're in good shape. Runs the ball up the middle. He's getting some good yardage, but like I said, I'm not too worried about it. If you're going to beat me running the ball up the middle with the Chiefs, then, you know, then hey, I guess that game's just on your side. So I'm not too worried about it right now. He can keep running the ball. He's going to start calling us timeouts. I know he's going to start passing the ball soon, so I'm not too worried about it. I actually kind of messed up my adjustments, but luckily it was Sherman backed up for me, which was huge. Don't really have to look at this. He literally runs around 3 guys running in his lineman. No one could tackle him. I don't know what's going on. It ends up running with Mahomes for however many yards this is, like 12 yards, and he's getting hit by his own lineman. My D lineman aren't grabbing him. I don't know what's going on. Like, all right, that was a fluky play. So now he tries to roll out in contain, somehow doesn't get there. Able to click on D4, make him fumble, and we push the ball out of bounds. So I was like, back-to-back plays. We didn't get a sack and the fumble. So I was like, this is just not going my way for whatever reason. Now he's running the ball. I'm like, you know, come on, 2 plays in a row. One of them has to go my way. But, you know, you got to fight back. You can't be mad about it. Got to live with it. Definitely thought he could have threw it. We get a nice pick with Fred Warner. So we got it all back on that, you know. I feel like I earned it. You know, definitely deserved it. So we were able to get it back right there, which was huge. So now I'm trying to motion over a go route. Trying to see what we have. Could have forced it maybe to Kittle, but didn't really like it. So he gets me with a nice hit stick where we get out of bounds. I'm just trying to see if I can get in field goal range real quick or something. We had a nice play. Chris Jones right here just blows up my center. There was nothing I could do. I put Joe Staley, a superstar, at center. He still blew me up. So right here, I couldn't get nothing open. He ends up sacking me. Good play by him. But the play before was the big play because definitely felt like I would have had someone open. Anyway, right here, he tries to run the ball, get sticky, hold him to nothing. So now we're getting ball at half. So now I'm just thinking, all right, we got to go down and score. One stop, and I feel like we could end this game, you know? Especially with how fast this game's been going. So now he doesn't use your George Kittle, get a nice, should have possession caught it, run over the middle, hit X, and that's why we had an incomplete pass. So that was a just not a good decision by me. Throw the out route, nice catch by Marquise Goodwin to dive in front of Fuller for me. Helped me out big time right there on the possession catch. So now I'm just trying to hopefully break one with Matt Breida. You know, I'm not going to go away from the run too much. Right here, he tried to hit a nice power G, and he just gets nice blocks from Dorian O'Daniel because I was able to break past that first line. I was able to blow by everybody. So right here, you know, I throw the out route to Tevin Coleman, motioned him out. Tevin Coleman's actually a decent route runner, running back. He was playing off coverage zone, so I already kind of knew what was going to be open. So right here, I want to see what he's doing. I just throw the RPO, able to get some yards with Debo. We couldn't really get a good block with Marquise Goodwin. If we did, we could have had a much bigger gain. But, you know, I could live with that. So right here, I probably should have hit Marquise Goodwin, could have, but he ran with him, which was smart, and then the safety matched him over the top, which ended up not matching him, and I ended up throwing the ball away for intentional grounding, which is terrible, but the safety like went over there and stopped. So right here, I'm putting a post and an over route, so like you can't use it. He tries to use a rush, so I block my running back perfect, hit Debo Samuel over the top, you know. That's why I'm not a fan of user rushing, because I know it can come in hot, but if you get picked up, you have nothing back there in the back end, and plus he did it with a safety, I believe, or one of his slot corners, who took a guy out of coverage for that over route. So he kind of, you know, I capitalized off him making a mistake, which is what you got to do in football, whether it's real life or Madden, you know? So anyway, we're up 14-7. Just looking for one stop. We're almost in the fourth quarter already. Somehow Mahomes just burst out the other way. So never seen that happen before. But anyway, he runs the ball up the middle, gets the first down. So good play by him. Right here, I know he's going to try to hit me with the drag. Nothing there. Trying to click on, you know, or not click on, but trying to get a sack with D4. Couldn't get it, so he throws the ball away. Come to a second down. Runs the ball up the middle again, and he's getting yards. But like I said, you know, you're going to beat me running up the middle of the Chiefs, and hey, you can have it. So I ain't too worried about that. Trying to shoot the gap when I can. He's getting good yards. Now it's fourth quarter. Now I'm just like, all right, just one stop, and then game, you know. So I'm coming out, switching up my defense a little bit. I was coming out and cover 2, so I'm coming out and cover 3 just for extra guy in the box. Hopefully stop the run. Right here, it's me the double over routes. He's trying to take the wheel route, so I send my zone, and I just go over there with Fred Warner. He put 2 guys in the same area, so I was able to just really pick up, you know, get a good user pick right there. So this is huge right now. Now I'm just like, I moved the ball down the field. Couple first downs. Could run the clock out as we lag, which was not good because we lost a yard. But, you know, hopefully get a couple first downs, or if we get any points, game could be over. It hits me right there, an incomplete pass. So that wasn't good because, you know, I wanted to move the ball a little bit. So now I'm trying to see what I can do. Right here, should have hit the out route to Debo Samuel B, and he's still wide open. Look at that. So I throw it to him, end up late. We get up, and we don't get the first down, which is all my fault. That was a bad read. I put it there. He was off coverage, and I didn't throw it. Right here, he sends a blitz. I know he's blitzing. I got it Y or B, and he just somehow picks Y, and I pass it up the field, which is my fault. And that was just a bad decision because he obviously had enough guys rushing where I couldn't block it. But If you guys go back and look at that, I just hit B over the middle of the field. I just dump it to Emmanuel Sanders. It's wide open. I thought he was going to run with it because he has to respect the middle, and he actually made such a big gamble. It actually surprised me, which is still a bad read because it's just a 1-2 read for me, so that's all I got to do. So I put him back in the game when the game could have been over right there. It could have been solidified, a couple more first downs, waste his timeouts, it's over. But now I have to battle back and score. So I'm able to, hit George Kittle on delay fade right here, which was huge. He tried to strip. Then again, I just go down because I want to waste clock. I want to see if I can run the clock out. If I'm going to score, I can, but if not, I want to waste as much clock as possible. So right here, somehow he just gets shot right through the gap on my inside zone, and couldn't do nothing. So 2-minute warnings up. Seeing what we can do over here. He doesn't have the guys. I kind of messing up with the adjustments because I flipped the formation on him. Right here, probably should have kept B on the street, but we end up hitting George Kittle somehow. I don't know what he did with his DBs, but when I flipped the formation, I guess he just messed them all up. So we had a bunch of different zones out there. So now we're up 7 again. I wasn't happy about that pick, but hey, we were able to come back and score, so I'm in good shape right now. So now, kind of have an idea what he wants to go to. I'm trying to see he runs a drag, not worried about the drag, so I come back on the post, and he actually throws a drag up the field, which is a good play by him. We tackle him inbound, so the clock's running. Not trying to give up nothing too big. Corner out, post route, already know it's coming. Kind of branched off and thought I could have got a hit stick, but we actually ended up missing the ball, and so he calls his timeout right here. Got everything pretty locked up and bagged. Sending the spy. Somehow he keeps beating my spy to the edge, which I don't know how, because Solomon Thomas they're both 83 speed. I think Mahomes is 83, I believe. So I don't know. And he motions over as I, for whatever reason, don't have the deep blue on the side, and I didn't audible back to the deep blue or audible out. He motions over and just runs a streak instead of running a drag like he's normally been. So that was just a good adjustment by him. There was nothing I could do. Nothing open right here. So that was just a good adjustment by him. He caught me slipping, caught me messing up my adjustments, and he put a guy exactly where the only zone on the field I didn't put a guy. Should have possession caught it right here, but I made the same mistake earlier and Rack caught it. I don't know why I did that. I should have possession caught it. Easy first down, and I'm not worried about nothing. So now I'm just trying to hit him with a cover 3 beater in case he was in that, and we able to get Emmanuel Sanders right on the sideline, tiptoe the ball right inbounds, which is huge right there. Good thing that's why I have Emmanuel Sanders in. It's 89 overall awareness, a slot. I couldn't have been more happy about that. So now nothing's open. I'm trying to roll out. Got max protection. Playmaker Marquise going up the field, and I know Dorian O'Daniel ain't catching him, so I just possession catch it. I don't even want to risk it. I Rack caught it too much. We're in field goal range. I'm letting the clock run down. I'm just running up the middle and going to take my game-winning field goal. So we're right here. Get the ball down to 2 seconds left. Call timeout. Kick the ice field goal to win the game. And right here, we hit it. Boom. Game over. We bounced back from last week. We beat all the glitchers. You know what I'm saying? All the money play, the custom playbooks, whatever. You know how we roll. Using, Jacksonville's offense and Miami's defense. No one uses Jacksonville's offense. We out here beating the customs. You know what I'm saying? So I was very happy with that tournament win. Definitely happy to get back on top. As you guys see right there, 312 with Jimmy G to 141 with Mahomes. So, look, I'm out here. I can pass with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, great game to Bibby, man. Look forward to playing him in the future. And I'll catch you on the next gameplay.